Hello guys, welcome to Step by Step Crypto, your favorite crypto channel. Here we take you step by step towards a deeper understanding of the crypto world. I am your host, and today we are going to take a look at top 10 lands to buy in Metaverse. So have you been laboring away to get your first home? Here's some bad news. We may soon have to worry about buying virtual real estate as well. Many of the island's wealthiest men are real estate developers who built their fortunes while Singapore was still a low-cost emerging country. Their property values rose in tandem with the country's development, as did their bank account balances. Investors are expecting that the Metaverse will experience the same thing and that there will be a real estate boom as it develops. They believe that, like landlords in real life, these assets will generate future profits, allowing them to become virtual tycoons or, at the very least, allowing them to sell their homes for a profit. Do you want to make the most out of this opportunity? Stay tuned. Please hit the like button for the sake of the YouTube algorithm, and do share the video with your friends and dear ones. If you have not pressed the subscribe button yet, then what are you waiting for? Just smash the red button now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss another update from the channel. Without any further delay, let's start. Investors are using real money to buy land in a new metropolis that only appears in virtual reality. Complicated? I'll explain. Decentraland buyers are free to build anything they wish on their plots. Many individuals seek to profit from the virtual world's own coinage by selling products and services. Investors acquire land plots in virtual worlds, and strong communities increase attractiveness. Metaverse is now making news in the cryptocurrency industry. A metaverse that resides in between physical and virtual reality, with real-world geolocations on a partition map corresponding to user-created digital virtual worlds. Soon, these surroundings will be able to be owned, purchased, and sold, as well as deeply customized. Many individual and institutional investors are becoming increasingly drawn to the notion of the metaverse and metaverse-related tokens as a well-established asset class as the metaverse gains traction and appears to achieve what appears to be a mainstream level of adoption, even if just philosophically. In reality, when it comes to allocating money to the diversified metaverse ecosystem, in-game NFTs and infrastructure assets are the most sought-after assets in this magical meta-universal realm. Let's get started with the top 10 land ecosystems now in the metaverse. Axi Infinity. Axi Fantasy was perhaps the first blockchain gaming system, kicking off the GameFi craze, and the metaverse trend began several months before any of these IT behemoths ever contemplated entering it. When it comes to the Axi Infinity land ecology, it doesn't have the same visual appeal as some of the more recent metaverse initiatives. It must, however, maintain a high ranking solely because of its historical significance as one of the oldest examples of endgame real estate. Lunatia, the game's principal homeland, is an Ethereum-based land ecosystem separated into tokenized plots of land that serve as homes and bases of operations for the game's Pokemon and Tamagotchi-like Axi monsters. The Lunatia universe of Axi Infinity is made up of 90,601 plots of land that are all represented on-chain as non-fungible tokens that can be freely traded on platforms like OpenSea and the Axi Infinity marketplace. Decentraland. Decentraland is a virtual world where users may buy property, visit buildings, wander about, and interact with other users using avatars. As a result of the pandemic, individuals have spent more time online this year, and such places have risen in popularity. NFTs, a type of crypto asset, are used to purchase land and other commodities in Decentraland. Crypto aficionados use Decentraland's cryptocurrency Mana to buy land there as a speculative investment. JJ Lin, a Mando pop musician, recently spent $120,000 on digital real estate in Decentraland, the metaverse's first fully decentralized planet. In other words, it's a virtual world. In certain locations, the money he spent on his virtual house might buy you a respectable flat. The Sandbox. The Sandbox is a community-driven platform where creators may use the blockchain to sell voxel assets and game experiences. The Sandbox metaverse has a map with 166,464 lands on it. Owners of land may organize competitions and events, stake sand to earn and modify assets, monetize assets and experiences, vote in metaverse government, and play games created by you or others, among other things. BitCountry. With the 3D world, NFTs, play to earn, and develop communities to earn, BitCountry enables everyone to construct their own metaverse for their people and elevates community engagement to a new level on Web 3.0. Network with an open protocol for administering and motivating communities via gamification. The decentralization paradigm was responsible for inventing and inspiring the notion. Its goal is to enable anybody, particularly newcomers to the blockchain, to construct their own communities and economies on the blockchain network as BitCountry. Everyone may create their own metaverse for their fans, followers, members, and fam-bam on BitCountry. Take control of your community and use the potential of the tokenized economy. Avogotchi. Avogotchis are collectible ghosts that are staked with AVs, interest-generated tokens, on the blockchain. Earn XP, level up, and increase the rarity of your Avogotchi friends to compete for player rewards. The Avogotchi DAO on the native eco-governance token GHST manage Avogotchi, which is owned by the community. The Gotchiverse's debut is tentatively scheduled for January 2022. It will give the Gotchis and their owner a digital home, playground, and battleground, as well as unique gaming mechanisms and revenue streams. Players will be able to explore, create, combat, earn, and interact in the Gotchiverse. The gameplay in Gotchiverse will be a hybrid between Clash of Clans, like building and upgrading installations on your parcel, and an exotic Pac-Man. Facebook Meta. A series of stories about the digital land run started after Facebook's rebranding to Meta. Investors were reportedly buying up cyberspace property parcels for millions of dollars, evidently persuaded that there must be gold in their metaverse hills. And if so many wealthy individuals are coming in, it must be because there is a profit to be earned. In the recent past, it has been noted that Facebook has prioritized the creation of the metaverse, and it has put a lot of money into virtual reality with its Oculus headsets. Analysts claim that the internet behemoth has even lost money in the process of growing product sales by keeping the pricing lower than their competition. Cryptovoxels. The OpenSea marketplace allows anybody to purchase or sell land at any moment, peer-to-peer. Because all transactions are recorded on the Ethereum blockchain as actual proof of ownership, when you buy and hold a land token, you are officially and undeniably the owner of that piece of property. Each Cryptovoxels land token contains a unique set of coordinates that correspond to a specific spot on the Cryptovoxels map. The worth of the property is usually determined by its vicinity to prominent locations, such as roadways, as well as the height of the building and its closeness to the center. In Cryptovoxels, you may also rent land. To purchase and sell land in Cryptovoxels, you'll need MetaMask. Origin City is the current world in Cryptovoxels. It only has 3,026 plots of land available. The developers are minting the final plots and auctioning them off in the coming weeks. After then, only the secondary market will be available for purchase. What's next after Origin City? It's still up for debate. The world's edge is now encircled by water, but islands may arise in the future. Somanium Space. Somnium Space is the first open, social, and long-lasting virtual reality universe built on the Ethereum blockchain. They let users buy property, create and import avatar items, and monetize their experience by immersing them in a vastly diverse world. This open world runs on VR devices such as the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, and provides users with a platform for earning ownership through blockchain as well as another option of virtual investing. It allows users to interact with consumers from all around the world. Gala. Gala Games, a blockchain gaming company, will hold its first limited land auction in Legacy, a game powered by non-fungible tokens. In its game world, the business describes this property sale as every creative entrepreneur's dream come true. Players in the Legacy environment will now be able to start from the ground up and build their own businesses. Out of a total of 4,661 plots available for purchase, 4,500 have already been sold for $54 million in virtual land. Star Atlas. Star Atlas is a massively multiplayer online game set in the year 2620. The universe has been inhabited and divided among factions. 3 groups vie for dominance, while something immensely precious waits somewhere in the deepest, most deadly part of space. Players may earn Atlas and Polis in-game cash, which they can use to buy everything from ships to space stations to land, as well as embark on missions. Although this sounds similar to many other games, there is one major difference. Star Atlas is built on blockchain technology, which means that the items players earn or purchase in the game are genuinely theirs. On the major marketplaces, players first buy land through auctions. The NFT can be traded on secondary markets once they've been acquired. But what could be better than owning a piece of land? Of course, you can build on it. Land is used for a variety of purposes in Star Atlas, including resource extraction. Players can build extractors on their property to create raw materials if they have enough energy and resources. These materials are fungible assets that may be utilized to make things in-game. As players progress through the game, they will be able to unlock additional and improved building kinds. These are the top 10 lands to buy in the metaverse that have great potential to be super valuable assets. Some of these had already made many people's fortunes. Which land did excite you? Tell me in the comments. That's all for now, guys. Drop a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to share the video with your dear ones. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comment section. We would appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.